Hello everyone, Action here, hope you're doing fine. Today we'll be continuing our gameplay as the Overmind. Now, if you haven't watched the latest video, we have been vassalized by the blessed Tezekian Empire, but we got some trade-offs. They are giving us currently 800 energy and more than 300 minerals every single month, enabling us to focus on better technology output. However, since it prevents us from unlocking Cosmogenesis, what we are gonna do now is just build up our fleet to declare our independence. Just a quick note, my voice is still very bad because I'm still sick, and if you like this kind of gameplay, subscribe so you don't miss out on our next playthroughs. So apparently we cannot declare independence when we are a bulwark, so what we did is change our subjugation to being a vassal basically, and because of this, we have a truce deal with them until 272, so 9 years remaining. It's not so bad, we can do lots of things within this time. First will be to clear out the Great Wound system and get those precious dark matter deposits that I know that are here. So the Void Clouds, the beings living in the Great Moon, are pretty much energy based, so we can just have coil guns, and for our defensive slots we have nothing because they have penetrating weapons, so they're gonna just hit our holes anyways. And because of these cheap cruisers, they are costing a slightly little more than a destroyer, so very cheap. We can finally have the storm repulsion arrays, meaning that those terrible storms will not be affecting our planet any longer. Now would you look at that, our empire completely repelled of galactic storms. Now I know why those storms were coming at us, because this fallen empire have some repulsion systems. Let's see how our fleets fare against them. One down, only 2 more to go. Another one down. And the final one. And yet another empire has rebelled against the blessed Ezekian Empire. So far there have been 4 empires that rebel against them. Those guys are terrible at managing planets. Oh, so a pre-FTL civilization reached space travel. And they have conquered the system. How wonderful. Out of nowhere, we've made contact with 5 new other empires. And that means 5 more leaders we can sell. So let's go ahead and hire some commanders and see who has more opinion of us and try to trade. These guys, they are cordial towards us, so we can offer trade deal and send a level 1 leader. 75, so you gotta give this guy a little bit of a compensation for that. Do you want minerals? Oh, you do. That's good. Let's send 1 leader. We have completely reformed all of our pops into the Overseer template. Our production has scaled up pretty significantly. We're only losing quite a lot of exotic gases every month. And our node got the Creator Principles trait, giving us more research speed and also increased chance to draw rare technologies. We could go with Synchronicity and finish it up, but since we do not need another Ascension perk slot, neither do we want those finisher effects because they are quite useless. What we can do is instead go to Diplomacy and start going for Federation. We want to form a Federation as quickly as possible and start leveling it up. We have finished the orbital ring technology, and I already preemptively built loads of constructors so we can start constructing those orbitals as quickly as possible. We have finished the Cyberx events, and let's see where Cyberx Alpha is. Voila! Right next to our main planets. Fantastic. Now, one very important technology for machines, and just as overall, is the planetary communications, because it allows us to upgrade the simulation sites, and this building here is very important for Unity generation, not only because it gives us the best machine jobs, which are the evaluators, but they also grant us Unity from base. Now that's quite interesting. I'm trying to help my overlord to win the war, so I can declare war on him. However, there is an empire that rebel against him and has close border to us, so we cannot engage in the other side of the war. Yeah, I'm trying to improve relations and open borders and do everything I can to make those guys like us. We've gained the Cyberx Warforge, and although we do not need the alloys for now, it's good to already start using it so it gets stronger every time we activate. And we are serving Cyberx Alpha, and as soon as we set foot here, our chance to roll Mega Engineer will be greatly increased. We can have our cognitive node with expertise Voidcraft, even further increasing our odds of rolling Mega Engineering. Right now our economy is pretty bad. We have gone for a little more than we could have, especially regarding exotic gases. We are buying 17 from the market, and also dark matter. Although we have built a starbase on the Great Wound, we do not have dark matter drawing technology, so it's pretty useless, for now at least. I'm trying to reach, and if you have any suggestions on how I could make my economy better at this point in the game, please leave in the comment section. I'm very welcome to learn new strategies, especially from you guys. Alright, we've won the war, and I believe we can now declare war on our overlords. However, they are equivalent to us. So what I think I'm gonna do instead is just stabilize a little bit more of this economy and build up a massive fleet using our stored alloys, and so we declare our independence. That should happen within the next 2 or 3 years. We change our diplomatic stance to cooperative. So what we have done now is we traded leaders with pretty much everyone that had neutral or cordial opinion with us, and we are sitting at a 30% shield and armor penetration for all of our weapons. So in order to have the dark matter drawing technology, we need 2 requisites. First, we can research tier 4 technologies, and that you can check by seeing what tags you are rolling. Second, we want to expand the sensors technology. If we achieve the Titan sensors, then we will be able to roll dark matter drawing as a research option. But until then, we have no way of researching it. And since we are focusing on getting the tech sensors as quickly as possible, we need to research the quickest technologies to increase our chance of rolling it. Another very important part about technology is whenever you see this lock here, if we research these technologies, they will specifically unlock an upgraded version of this. So since we are not interested at all in reducing the negative effects of cosmic storms for now, if we research this, it will appear more of this technology, which we do not want. So we avoid it. Now another tip is, if you cannot see where your overlord ships are, what you can do is offer trade deal and borrow fleet. Here you can see the firepower overall. So in the end they have around 20,000, but we are stronger, because we have 30% shield and armor penetration. So what we can do is have only... This enables us to have corvettes equipped with only energy weapons that deal extra damage to armor and hull, because it will bypass both of them. Not completely, but the most part of it will. And we'll also have a very nice little bonus to our evasion from the military academy. The Voidworm Plague. So the population of Voidworms in the galaxy has reached a critical mass. Their behavior is noticeably changing. And thankfully we have a Voidworm system just nearby. They have appeared with 3 fleets of 21,000 and another small fleet of 63,000. Ha! That's so great! Thankfully we are building up some corvettes that can probably tread through their ships. We're also gonna reinforce it with some very large battleships. We finished the construction of our Grand Archive, and we have some very good artifacts we have collected so far. Now my favorite ones are the amenities, because it increases the pop efficiency for machines at least by a very large amount. So here we are already gaining 16.8 amenities across all of our planets. There's also some other good bonus, like the Cyberx Warform giving us ship hull points, the Missile of the Lone Defender giving us 31% shield hit points in friendly systems. One thing we can always do is also artifacts analysis, and then we get another artifact. And their fleet is starting to move to our colony. Now the Voidworm is decolonizing our planet. Yeah. Oh no! The Voidworm destroyed the curators. Oh, but we didn't lose the curator insight at least. I think for us to lose it, they have to destroy every creator in the galaxy. Now, I'm a little scared about the Void Tricas because they have a 63,000 here, another 84,000, a 63, and here in the system more than 100k. So in total they have around 200 to 300,000 fleet power, which is kinda ridiculous for this time in the game. They are pretty much a fallen empire, but on steroids, because they can build more ships. And we finally achieved taken sensors, and after that we're probably gonna have dark matter drawing very quickly, because that's pretty much what's consuming all of our energy. We're sitting at a minus 610 per month just from trades. So there they are, the 3 Void Tricas already started attacking our planets, and they are sending another 100,000 on our way. Thankfully, I've already built a very good fleet. We have around 60,000 here, so as soon as they all come together, we're gonna strike them. Oh, and we're also being attacked through the wormhole. Man, like, for real? We have, like, what, 500,000 of voidworms inside our borders? What is this? Let's see how our fleets fare against the Void Tricas. Please don't be many losses. Oh my god. Okay, we killed their fleet and we lost a little bit of ours. Yeah, but we still have 4 of those fleets to clear out. At least this one is weaker, so we can probably take advantage and clear it first. They are auto-bombarding my capital and demolishing some of my buildings. Yeah, we researched Tachyon sensors, but we still need a little more techs to unlock dark matter drowning, because it wasn't on our first roll, unfortunately. Another one of those disgusting fleets cleared out. There's a small one here, and let's start building up some frigates to complement our damage. Oh, so I didn't know, but apparently we can only have a bonus from 10 commanders. And we have recently traded more 3, and we should be at 60% shield penetration, but we aren't. But it is still a pretty good bonus nonetheless. And so the final Voidworm that was bombarding our planet has been destroyed at a great loss. We are sending out our first frigate fleet to test if they are good against the Void Tricas. Let's see how they fare in battle. What? That was a massive first strike damage. Yeah, they deal a lot of damage, but they have a very long cooldown. If I had a couple more frigates in this fleet, we could have one-shotted that. But oh boy, we are so unlucky. We have already the prerequisites to rolling dark matter drawing technology, but it has been, I think, more than 10 years, and we still haven't rolled it. It's not like it has a low weight, it has a weight of 50, and it also is a tier 3 tech. Yeah! Nah, I give up, man. Really? Still nothing? We're gonna go for a more important venture, which is to decimate the Void Tricas. We have built a very sizable fleet of frigates, and I think they're just powerful enough to take a Void Trica by themselves, especially if we utilize volatile explosives. Let's see, can we one-shot it? We one-shotted one only. Nah, man. Look at the HP of the Void Tricas. They were one hit away from being destroyed. Come on. Everything is going wrong with this playthrough. And still no dark matter drowning. How wonderful is that? So yeah, everyone, I think I'm gonna stop this video right here. So far, we couldn't declare our independence because of the Void Trica mid-game crisis, and they happen to have some very strong fleets, and we cannot ignore them, otherwise they're gonna devastate our colonies. So for the next video, we are hopefully gonna draw the right technology and start extracting those dark matter from the system. This should stabilize our economy, because right now we are losing more than 500 just from buying 9 dark matter every single month. And hopefully we'll be able to eliminate the Voidworms sitting in the system. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.